Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel and Total War Saga Troy, where today we are going to have a few battles on our hands. And I've been looking forward to this. Last episode we had a few quick battles, mostly focusing on building a few buildings here and there. And I do love that part of, making an economy, upgrading cities and all that. That's actually my favorite part of any Total War game, weirdly. But I do enjoy a good battle every once in a while, so really looking forward to doing
We
this
will
today.
claim victory.
Let's see, is there anything else that we need to do around here? So with this character, there's not a whole lot that we can do with other characters. We just prevent them from moving and things like that. And that is not going to add up to anything, so not gonna worry too much about it. Okay, with you for Divine Ire, wanted us to be here in Oropo. So I left the agent last time over here, but there's a small border here to Oropos, so I was in the wrong area. Okay, we brought her. Agamemnon has leveled up, and let's see, what are we going to give you? Reducing the cooldown of abilities could be really good, plus reducing the rage cost of activated abilities. Once again, reducing the upkeep. Let me take a quick look at the clubman. What is their upkeep? 116 and 35? That would mean that I am getting about a, what, 21 reduction of food per unit. We have free clubman. Yeah, this is not impressive at all. I guess the -5 upkeep would be more impressive than any of the others. Could get Heraclean Roar, which would increase our armor piercing ability. You know what? Let me get the 5%. No, I already have the 5% reduction there. Let me get... Let's do this one, where we get increased rage in combat. I feel like that should make him great, and probably going for the Heraclean Roar afterwards. It's going to be perfect for this one. Expired barters with Ithaca. Sure, we're gonna continue like this. We're gonna reduce that deficit of food for the moment. And I have no more resources to do anything during this turn. Let's go forward. You want us to give you 92 gold per turn for 8 turns, and you will give us some wood. Okay. It is a pretty good amount of gold that we are giving away, but I believe that getting this wood here would just mean that we can increase our production. 900 wood, or almost 950 wood per turn, means almost another building per turn. So, sounds pretty good to me to do it like that. Okay. Marching drills have been researched, meaning that now we're getting 5% more campaign movement. Discipline gives us the endurance to march across the world. Train the armies to endure vast distances. Great, great. Some raiding here and there. Yeah, this agent is super annoying, but you know what? We can take him out.
The path is blocked.
With Agamemnon, let's just go south. When are we going to start taking attrition? Well, probably a bit during the next turn, but a lot more after that. Okay, you are not yet in position to go to war. I am going to bring you closer. Good, you just sit here in a fortified position, get even more reinforcement on that side.
I pledge my loyalty.
Okay.
I've got what it takes.
He now has a decent army. I mean, if I throw in Warriors of Artemis, I cannot recruit this yet. If we are to upgrade this, actually to place down this archery range, that would be great. +6 to ammunition, +2 to recruit rank of missile units, +15% to missile damage of missile units in defensive siege battles. Okay, just defensive siege battles. Nothing too great. Okay, let's take a look over here. We are about to lose Poseidon's ritual. I'm guessing that they've stole from us some of that favor, that it went down this quickly. What else am I going to do? Well, I was thinking about the region with the, let's see, most influence. Can we see it like that? I guess we cannot. Let me see if I can go here to the map. Let's set influence. So we have a lot of influence here in Mycenae and over here. Then this is pretty much the region where we should be focusing on making a good amount of food. Mycenae is next. I already am upgrading these buildings. There's nothing more that I could do here which will produce me more resources. Let's see the next one. These isles over here that I've already placed down everything I needed. Then we have these. That's about it. For this region, we are still at 41. Let me push for more influence here. I could even raise the settlement to the next level. Right, yeah, Hyria Oropos is upgrading now.
Experience counts.
This village of Marathon could go up, or what was it, Torikos could go up another level. This is at level 3. Okay. I feel like these isles are well defended, or decently defended, at least against one army. As long as we get attacked by only one army at a time, we should be good. Okay, that is about it. As far as royal decrees go, where do we want to go next? For the armors? Minus 33% to attrition due to sieges, agent actions, and sea travels. %, attack of all light infantry units. Let's do that. Reduce the cost of old production buildings by 12%. Plus another 560 food. You know what? Let's go in this direction. Let's get that extra food. 500 food is decent. Okay. We are getting attacked by another army over here. Our administration has changed again, and that is not great. We have a few problems here now. So as you can see, our upkeep went even higher. 30 to 35 food. We are starting to use 5% extra bronze. Oh no, just on recruitment. Now it costs more bronze to recruit through. I see. Okay. So now we are slightly in a deficit.
A god.
But things will be okay for us. Let's see, let me try to avoid prayer for one more turn. Yeah, we lost just a little bit of health there.
I know their weaknesses.
You are...
All good.
Not really an option.
You are ready.
Sorry, no.
Let's see, declare war over here.
Bring their deaths.
Good. This is a decent battle. It is with the village, so we can just straight up attack. I feel like if I were doing night battle, the reason why I'm getting better stats there is because... Let's see, where are the night battles? This one? Oh, no, I'm not getting any extra stats for night battles. And I don't know exactly what's going on there, but it doesn't matter. Let's attack over here as well. This one is not a battle that we need to fight, we're just gonna auto-resolve it. We'll loot and occupy? I could do that. Let's do a bit of a loot and occupation. And I believe it... Until repair this building cannot be upgraded. Sure, we'll repair it, why not? We're getting 10% resources from the province by -3 to happiness, and we're getting a lot of bronze. Let's also go and upgrade this hero. Triple shot fires a volley of arrows in an area, or he gains the stalk ability, which makes him unseen. At least until he attacks. Let's reduce the cost of all heroes faction-wide. You know, it's not a huge amount, but it's still adding up. And yeah, finally let's bring you down here. And with you, we're gonna try to assassinate this hero. It's a 55% chance to do it, very low. There we go. And once again, I'm going to take a quick look at this region. So for Mycenae, we're okay. Here we're still waiting for some extra buildings. We can add a vineyard. We could do plus 5% food per turn from this building. Sure. Let's do that, and let's also do the happiness here. Spending a bit of wood like that. Let's also spend resources here for...
We are not starting from a good place.
For food. I am thinking of taking down that settlement as well. Right, we need to take this over just so we have a better control of the area. That wouldn't be a bad idea. This region is, you know, 2 turns away from us. Let's do our battle over here. And on this occasion, let's do a night battle. I don't think we have done a night battle so far. So we're just slightly changing the look. Our deployment. Look at that. Interestingly enough, there's no torches in this entire village, no open light. And what are we going, or how are we going to deploy here? I am probably going to bring a bunch of units, probably spread them out in 3 areas. That wouldn't necessarily be bad. They do have 2 armies, the garrison and their normal army. So for this area right here, let's bring ourselves, we'll have 2 swords and a spear and a light clubman plus a javelin. That will be the first group. In the middle here, we'll have the clubman plus 3 spears. And we'll have 2 javelins just because there is a very narrow entrance through here, and I'm guessing they'll try to bottleneck us over here. And finally, so we'll say that this army right here will be grouped through. And finally we'll have swords and spear to the right flank, 2 light clubmen, and a javelin unit like this, group 3. Let's see. Okay. Well, they have in front some spears and the hero. Let's go forward here. I don't have a whole lot of protection on this side. Let's go forward over here. And with the other group, the great thing is that we'll be able to really take down these light units and push through. The hero is the only annoying thing here, but I will engage him with the light clubmen that we have, which are very good on veterancy levels as well. Go forward, javelins, go forward. I am thinking about throwing swords here. Actually, yeah, these are militia. Yeah, you know what? These are militia. Let's not waste time. You target the hero, the light clubman go and attack his hero here. Look at that damage there from the charge. You get into the fight, you start throwing javelins at his spears. Light swordsman go after his young spears here. This clubman will attack his hero. Good. With these spears, I'm going to try to move them in. Yeah, this hero is going to be a bit of a problem there. Let's take a look over here. Let's charge him using a sword and a spear. Bring these javelins to fight. I am going to move the rest of the army forward, but I'm not going to engage that much. Let's go forward. I don't think this hero can stop us entirely. Ah, there it is. So we're breaking him now. I am going to stay on him. You engage, have the swords engage there, have the clubmen stay on the hero. Let's use these javelins to engage the other shielded spears. Yeah, this unit of clubmen, actually this unit of clubmen maybe should stay on the hero. Spears, go forward please. Okay, clubmen attacking the flank over here. Let's see. Okay, so far so good. Let me retreat these light troops as their slingers seem to be reaching us. Oh, well, they left us an opening here. So you go on this side, you follow them there, have the javelins go after his spears, have these clubmen go after the slingers, and have this hero engage his other hero. Good. You go forward here, you go forward here. Light clubmen, stay on him. Stay on this hero, he's getting back into the fight. I'm gonna try to use the javelins. Actually, let's continue firing upon those units. And they're really leaving us an opening there. Perfect. We broke this flank as well. I'm going to bring these troops forward. Javelins. Yes, let's support them. These light swords will go after these slingers here because they are quicker. Yeah, you go after that. These better clubmen will go in this direction. They have a few spears there, which we should be careful with. Nice.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
They were trying, as you can see, these units, they were trying to go after the spears and they got engaged by these other spears. Should have put them in guard mode so they didn't take so many losses by trying to go for the units. These javelins, these skirmishers are out of ammunition, so I'm just gonna go after these skirmishers, trying to reduce their range potential there. Yes, you go after these slingers, please. These javelins will engage those slingers. Let's reduce your armor. You guard mode, so you don't get distracted. Nice. Let's bring these clubmen forward. Let's move you forward as well. Probably these spears should be engaging these units here.
Your warriors have been routed.
Where? Over here. Well, we've routed them as well. You turn back. I do not want to lose any of these. So let's go and engage here. You take them down there. Plenty to do on this battlefield. Go forward. Clubmen, go forward here. You stay on these units as well. This hero is running away from us, which is a bit annoying. Let's take a unit of clubmen and have this. We have lost an entire unit of clubmen. They got flanked, attacked and flanked by spears plus a hero. What can you do? That's how it goes sometimes. To be honest, I prefer this sort of battles where I do lose a few units here and there. Let's move these armies forward.
Awaiting orders. Spear.
Victory is close enough to
To
taste.
take these ones down.
Looking
To
good.
go after his hero. He's in Aristea mode.
Guide
I
me.
almost feel like I should be engaging that hero instead of this one.
Spear. Hope you're not expecting. Forward we go.
You attack this.
Awaiting orders.
You
Reap havoc.
engage here.
Good.
Let's have you engage here as well.
Combat ready. For the Achaeans.
Great.
Orders.
So far so good. These units could go after these ones. Let's see. Okay.
Sons of
Most of his units have been broken. But like at this point, yeah, the big advantage is on our side. Yeah, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Let me try to take down this hero because it has been annoying. Come on, take him down. There it is. Unfortunately, we've lost this unit of clubmen quite on a level of veterancy, but what can you do? And on this occasion, I'm just gonna occupy it
My
because
reputation
it's food and I don't want to waste any kind of food here. They don't have any food production buildings though, so I'm going to demolish this and we'll throw in the farms. He has become fabled, increasing influence, melee attack and aura size.
I love a challenge.
Let me give you the next ability, which is the one that regenerates your stamina, I believe. It's either that, increase the aura size of hero in night battles, or ammunition in night battles. Some of our units ran out of ammunition, right? Or I could go with this one, the extra reload and missile resistance. Or armor piercing. Let's do the armor piercing instead.
Born for war.
In one turn, I could use this hero instead to attack this region.
War is my business.
I am most interested in speaking
What
with
do
King
these
Agamemnon.
have? Reliable minor power. Don't know. Had the brain freeze there. They have food. They have this region here. Has food. There's some wood. There's this. This belongs to Ithaca. And after taking this side, there's nothing else that we need to worry about. We should just be exploring this area. Okay, well, what I am hoping to do now,
King Agamemnon.
just because he doesn't have any kind of enemies in this area, just in this area, how about we go in a military alliance? I want to balance the deal. He's giving me a bit of gold. Don't really care too much about it. We could vassalize him for a lot of gold, which is not necessarily something that I would like to give him. Let me see if I could go with a single barter here. Let's say that I'm going to give you 8,000 bronze. Not that valuable to you. Stone has a lot more value, but we don't have enough for it. Could we go, for example, to a military alliance and turn them into a vassal? If I was to go here, I believe I can. Let's see. If I go to Sparta...
I look forward to hearing you out.
Yeah, there is a chance that we could go into vassalization. So let me do, at the moment...
We have much to discuss.
We're gonna do this military alliance plus this. We're gonna leave it a bit of extra, you know, just to make them happier. At this point, as you can see, vassalization is not as important anymore. Okay, so that's a lesson for the future. Going into a military alliance reduces the chance that we can make them into a vassal, and I believe I would have liked the vassalization a bit more. Anyway, can we do anything else here? Nothing important, nothing that I could see. You? Yeah, we're very close to stabilizing this.
I am your bridge.
Come on.
Fates cut their thread.
Take him out, right? Mellows? What would I do in Mellows at this point? Nothing yet. We could get a bit more wood production here once we get the resources. For Thebes, get a bit more wood or food production in the region. Increase happiness could also help a lot. Let's go with this food warehouse. And that is about it for the moment. Let's end the turn. Okay, you are attacking. It doesn't matter. And here we have Iphigenia. The indignancy cannot be tamed, my lord, until you offer a life in return for the one you took. Your anointed agent reveals the true reason for the ocean's ire. The huntress Artemis has taken umbrage at your slaying of her sacred deer in her own grove. According to the priest, the Olympian now demands reparation in blood. Only by sacrificing your own daughter, Iphigenia, shall her divine anger be appeased and the seas be calmed once again. So we could sacrifice Iphigenia. That would give Agamemnon ruthless kings, meaning that his army, Agamemnon's army, will lose 10% of morale for all of his units, but they gain 5% to melee attack and also plus 5% to battle speed, only for his army. For 15 turns, all of our faction will get 30% campaign movement range at the sea, a father's sacrifice, and we get Iphigenia's ashes, which would reduce our attrition in the hero's army by 30% and increase the campaign movement range of hero's army when at sea. Or we could defy the gods. Now if we defy the gods, we get 5% campaign movement range and plus 10 to morale of hero, but our army will lose melee defense and morale by 5%, which is not, you know, that crazy. Plus a king's pride here, minus 30 to campaign movement range at sea for 15 turns. So all in all, it is your choice in which direction you want to go in. And on this occasion I am going to go with this. I believe that this is the story. Sacrifice Iphigenia, so we'll do that. This guy began firm but fair, increasing happiness in province. He got touched by Demeter by gained by spending time in farming settlements, -5 food upkeep for all units, that's really good. Another firm by Fair. Agamemnon became a ruthless king, and we have Iphigenia's ashes. Let's see, we can even equip this one over here because we are at sea, and let's also add this -5 upkeep cost in this army. Great. Okay. Shall I? Now if I go this way, I'm gonna take a lot of attrition, but I am going to end my turn in a place where I could replenish. Yes. With you, we're just gonna attack here. There's nothing that they can do against us, so we're just gonna take the region. We'll occupy it. And we'll take a look at the buildings in this region next time. So for the moment, what we've managed to do is pretty much secure our back. We have a new ally. Maybe we'll vassalize him later on. Let's see what else is here in the north. Whose village is this? Well, we can't see it just yet. But basically we've secured our back mostly, and we're gonna prepare here to start going towards the east. We are going to start working towards getting into Troy and taking them down. And if we're lucky, we might just get another one of Poseidon's event where he takes down Troy's wall with earthquakes. So fingers crossed that we might manage to do that. But until next time, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.